Here are 10 signs you hate yourself. Things sometimes may not be going well, and you might be hating yourself. 10 signs you hate yourself, understanding self-destructive behaviors. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're delving into a topic that affects many of us, sometimes without us even realizing it: self-hatred. It's a harsh reality, but many people struggle with feelings of self-loathing, often manifesting in subtle yet significant ways. In this video, we'll explore 10 signs that indicate you might be harboring feelings of hatred towards yourself. Remember, self-awareness is the first step towards self-love and healing. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our future content. Let's get started. Self-hatred is a complex and deeply ingrained emotion that can have a profound impact on our mental and emotional well-being. It often stems from a variety of factors, including past trauma, societal pressures, and negative self-perception. Despite its pervasive nature, self-hatred can sometimes go unnoticed, masquerading behind a facade of self-confidence, or appearing as normal self-criticism. However, beneath the surface, it can wreak havoc on our self-esteem, relationships, and overall quality of life. The first sign of self-hatred is constant self-criticism. Do you find yourself nitpicking every aspect of your being? From your appearance to your achievements. Self-hatred often manifests as a relentless inner critic, disparaging your every move. This constant barrage of negative self-talk can chip away at your self-esteem, leaving you feeling worthless and undeserving of love or happiness. Another sign to watch out for is perfectionism. While striving for excellence can be a positive trait, perfectionism fueled by self-hatred is a different beast altogether. It's not about striving for your personal best, it's about seeking validation and approval from others to fill the void of self-loathing within you. This relentless pursuit of perfection can lead to burnout, anxiety, and a never-ending cycle of self-doubt. Comparing yourself to others is also a common symptom of self-hatred. Do you measure your worth based on others' successes and attributes? Constant comparison is a surefire sign of underlying insecurity and self-doubt. It's a vicious cycle that perpetuates feelings of inadequacy and fuels the belief that you'll never be good enough. Isolating yourself from others is another red flag. Feeling unworthy of love and connection. Individuals grappling with self-hatred often withdraw from social interactions, convinced of their inherent unlikability. They may fear rejection or judgment from others, so they isolate themselves as a means of self-preservation. However, this only serves to deepen their sense of loneliness and despair. Self-sabotage is also a common behavior among those struggling with self-hatred. Despite your best efforts, do you find yourself sabotaging opportunities for success and happiness? Self-hatred can manifest as a subconscious desire to punish oneself for perceived flaws and shortcomings. You may fear success because you believe you don't deserve it, or you may sabotage relationships because you're convinced you'll only get hurt in the end. Seeking validation from others is another telltale sign of self-hatred. Do you rely on external validation to feel worthy and accepted? While it's natural to seek approval from others, depending on it for your sense of self-worth is a slippery slope. It can lead to feelings of emptiness and inadequacy when you don't receive the validation you crave, further fueling your self-hatred. Difficulty accepting compliments is another common behavior among those struggling with self-hatred. Instead of embracing praise and recognition, individuals mired in self-loathing often deflect compliments or downplay their achievements. They may feel unworthy of praise or believe that others are just being polite when they compliment them. This inability to accept positive feedback can reinforce their negative self-image and deepen their sense of inadequacy. Neglecting self-care is another sign of self-hatred. Viewing oneself through a lens of disdain can lead to neglecting self-care practices, both physical and emotional. Nurturing oneself becomes a foreign concept when one believes they are undeserving of kindness and compassion. This can manifest as neglecting basic hygiene, ignoring health concerns, or engaging in self-destructive behaviors. Engaging in destructive behaviors is another common coping mechanism for those struggling with self-hatred. From substance abuse to self-harm, self-hatred can drive individuals to engage in destructive habits as a means of numbing emotional pain and self-medicating their inner turmoil. These behaviors provide temporary relief from their negative thoughts and feelings, but ultimately perpetuate the cycle of self-hatred and despair. Feeling unworthy of love is perhaps the most insidious symptom of self-hatred. At its core, self-hatred often stems from a deep-seated belief of being unlovable and undeserving of love and affection. This pervasive sense of unworthiness can sabotage relationships and prevent individuals from forming genuine connections with others. They may push people away or sabotage their relationships because they believe they don't deserve to be loved. Constant self-criticism. Do you find yourself constantly criticizing every aspect of yourself? From your appearance to your abilities. Nothing seems good enough? This perpetual self-critique can be a sign that deep down, you don't value or accept yourself. Seeking approval constantly. Are you always seeking validation from others? Whether it's through seeking likes on social media or constantly seeking approval from friends and family. Needing external validation can indicate a lack of self-worth. Sabotaging success. Do you find yourself sabotaging your own success? Perhaps you procrastinate on important tasks or shy away from opportunities that could propel you forward. This self-sabotage often stems from a subconscious belief that you don't deserve success or happiness. Isolating yourself. Do you tend to isolate yourself from others? While solitude can be rejuvenating, isolating oneself from social connections may indicate feelings of unworthiness or a fear of being judged by others. Addictive behaviors. Are you engaging in addictive behaviors such as excessive drinking, substance abuse, or binge eating? These behaviors often serve as a coping mechanism for underlying feelings of self-hatred and emotional pain. Perfectionism. Are you a perfectionist? Constantly striving for flawlessness in every aspect of your life? While striving for excellence can be admirable, perfectionism often stems from a fear of failure or a need to prove one's worth to others. Ignoring self-care. Do you neglect self-care activities such as exercise, proper nutrition, or getting enough sleep? Ignoring your basic needs can be a subconscious way of punishing yourself for perceived shortcomings. Difficulty accepting compliments. Do you struggle to accept compliments graciously? Instead of acknowledging your strengths, you may downplay or dismiss praise. Unable to internalize positive feedback due to deep-seated feelings of inadequacy. Engaging in self-harm. Are you resorting to self-harming behaviors such as cutting or burning yourself? These harmful actions are often a cry for help, stemming from intense emotional pain and self-loathing. Negative self-talk. Lastly, pay attention to your inner dialogue. Are you constantly berating yourself with negative self-talk? This internal dialogue can reinforce feelings of worthlessness and perpetuate the cycle of self-hatred. In conclusion, as we wrap up our exploration of the 10 signs you might harbor feelings of self-hatred, it's crucial to recognize that you are not alone in your struggles. Many individuals grapple with issues of self-esteem and self-worth, but there is always hope for healing and growth. By acknowledging these signs and reaching out for support from loved ones or professional assistance, you can begin to break free from the clutches of self-hatred and embark on a journey toward self-love and acceptance. Remember, you are deserving of love, happiness, and fulfillment, regardless of the negative thoughts and beliefs that may cloud your mind. Each step you take toward self-awareness and self-compassion brings you closer to liberation from the chains of self-doubt and criticism. If you found this video helpful in shedding light on your own struggles or those of someone you care about, please consider giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with others who might benefit from its insights. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content on personal growth and mental well-being. As we conclude, always remember that you are worthy of love and belonging, just as you are. Take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and trust in the journey of self-discovery and healing. Until next time, may you find peace, joy, and acceptance on your path forward.